guys are gonna be continuing this Yu-Gi-Oh reading. It's been a little while since I last did it. I completely forgot, but this is very important because I need to figure out some cards in these older sets that I can put into my, that project that I've been working on. Because that's been a thing we've been meaning to do for a while, but now that I made it official on the channel, it's a new segment. So now it's legit. But anyway, let's get into this set. So this is Magician's Force, MFC Dark Magician, the cover monster. What an amazing card. Probably one of my first not bays, but girlfriends as a kid. Super awesome card. Anyway, let's get into the reading. So, Dark Magician, 2000 attack. Her effect is increase the attack of this monster by 300 points for each Dark Magician or Magician of Black Chaos in either player's graveyards. I feel like that effect isn't that good, but it's still kind of cool. And it's only the attack too. But yeah, anyway, Dark Magician, probably one of the most iconic cards of this set. People running about. I don't think we've seen this card. It's a pyro. It's pretty trash, but although they always suffer in silence, they swear on the oath to inevitably revolt. Interesting card. Oppressed people. So I feel like this set's a little weird. These cards, people running about, oppressed people. It's a water card. Why is it water though? They are oppressed, but they believe we will have their freedoms. But believe they will have their freedoms someday. So this dude's getting whipped. 2000 defense. It's a 1-star. Wow. That's a lot of defense. United resistance. The people that gather to swear to fight their oppressors. A revolution is coming. Interesting. some darker stuff going on. I don't know. But yeah, I just realized I'm gonna do that. Yeah, cool. Here we go. X-Head Cannon. Yeah, these things are awesome. A monster with a mighty cannon barrel. It is able to integrate its attacks. It attacks in many ways by combining and separating with other monsters, kind of like a transformer. Why is it an H? I don't really see the H, but I mean, I guess. Here we got CY Dragon Head. This is my favorite one. Wow, that font is so small, but he's so cool. Once per turn during your main phase, if you control this monster on the field, you can equip it to your X-Head Cannon as an equipped spell card, or change it back to a monster. In face-up attack position. When equipped to a monster, by this card's effect, that monster's attack and defense is increased by 400 points. I don't know, that's just so small. Monster can only be equipped with one union monster at a time. If the monster that this card is equipped is destroyed by battle, this card is destroyed instead. So kind of like some Cyber Dragon effect. Then we have Metal Tank. Kind of looks like Metagross. Once per turn to your main phase, you control this monster in your field. You can equip it to your X-Head Cannon or Y Dragon Head as an equipped spell card, or change it back to a monster in face-up attack position. When equipped to a monster by this card's effect, that monster's attack and defense is increased by 600 points. What does that say? One monster can only be equipped with one union monster at a time. If the monster that this card is equipped to is destroyed, this card is destroyed instead. Dark Blade. I love this card for some reason. I think I had one in a cool art, and it kind of reminded me of Black Luster's. No. Buster Blader. Yeah, it reminded me of Buster Blader. We haven't seen Buster Blader yet, I don't think. Really? That's a cool card. Oh, it's a warrior. They say he is a dragon manipulating a warrior from the dark world. His attack is tremendous, using his great sword with a vicious power. That's a cool card right there. Pitch Dark Dragon. Once per turn in your main phase, if you control this monster in the field, you can equip it to your Dark Blade as an equipped spell card, or change it back to the position. monster, this card's effect, the attack and defense increased by 400 points, and when it attacks with an attack higher than the defense of a defense position monster, it can inflict piercing damage basically, and you can only have one equipment at a time. So that's kind of a cool little thing. Pitch dark, oh, dark blade, I see. Wait a minute, I've never read the effects of these cards, but I'd like half them too. Kiru. So this one you could equip with the dark blade too, and it gets 900 attack points. Wow, but you have to attribute something. And you can offer this card as a tribute to allow the equipped monster to attack your opponent life points directly this turn. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you can make your dark blade 2700 attack directly. That's kind of good. Kind of cool. Decayed Commander. When this monster is normal summoned successfully, you can special summon one zombie tiger from your hand. When this card attacks your opponent directly, one card is randomly selected from your opponent's hand and discarded to the graveyard. Interesting. Zombie tiger. That's kind of cool. You can literally see him riding it. I never really saw that. Wow. So this it could get attack and defense by 500 points if you equip it, and each time it destroys one card your opponent controls. One card is randomly selected from your opponent's hand and discarded. Wait, is this like, that seems pretty awesome actually. I think I gotta build a deck with that Decayed Commander and Zombie Tiger. Now that's fun. Giant Orc. Yeah, this guy's thick. He's the guy from Harry Potter basically. When this card attacks, it changes defense position at the end of the battle phase. It cannot be changed till the end of your next turn. I guess it makes sense. He's a big boy. Second Goblin, so you could attach it to Giant Orc. And you can change that monster's battle position once per turn. That's basically it. So you can... Oh, it like wakes up the Orc. That's actually so cool. I don't think it's that good, but it's definitely cool. You can even see the Orc in there. I'd never see that. Wow. Learn something new every day. Vampire ORCHIS. When this monster is normal summoned successfully, you can special summon one Desdenal, and that's this card. Oh, this card's so cool looking. It's like the underground of the thing, right? Yeah. So you can attach it to the vampire dude. And when it could just, I gotta zoom in a little more. It's still so hard to read. When equipped to a monster by the card effect, each time that monster destroys your opponent's monster, summon one wicked plant token. 800 attack defense. Kind of cool. Burning Beast, another union. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. This you can attach it to Freezing Beast. I've never seen that card before, but you can attach it to that. And when equipped to a monster by this card's effect, each time this monster inflicts battle damage, your opponent destroy one face of spell or drop a card on the field. Okay. Once returned to your main phase, if you control the monster in the field, you can equip it to your Burning Beast. When you equip a monster by the card effect, each time the monster inflicts battle damage, your opponent destroy one spell. Oh, it's the same effect. Oh, I guess they just mutually are with each other. Oh, there's Pitch Dark Dragon, dude. That's so cool. Oh, wow, how did I never see this? This is so cool. You can take one unit monster that is currently a monster on your opponent's side of the field, equip it to this card. This monster can only be equipped with one unit monster at a time. That's kind of cool. So they're doing some sneaky stuff here. DD Crazy Beast. What card is that again? Oh, there's the second Goblin. A monster destroyed by this card is removed from play. Spell cancel. I've never seen this card. As long as the card remains up on the field, all spell cards cannot be activated. This effect of all face-up spell cards are also negated. Seems pretty cool to me. NEKO Mane King. During your opponent's turn, when this card sends the graveyard by the effects of your opponent's spell or trap or monster card, your opponent's turn ends. Okay. Helping Robo for combat. I've never seen this card. Each time this monster destroys one of your opponent's monsters in battle, you draw a card, then select and return one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. Interesting. Dimension Jar. I've had like a million of these cards. As a flip effect, both players can remove from play up to 3 monsters from their opponent's graveyard. Great Phantom Thief. Each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, declare the name of one card, then see your opponent's hand, discard all copies of the card. Oh, that is so cool. Huh. We discard it to the graveyard. I have to. Let's keep that card. Actually, that and Dimension Jar would make pretty decent cards for here. I think. Where'd it go? Because this could remove some monsters from the graveyard if people are getting antsy, and this could remove some hands. So that seems pretty good to me. Roulette Barrel. Once per turn to your main phase, you can roll a 6-sided dice twice. Select one result and destroy. Select one result and destroy one face of monster in the field whose level is equal to the. That's kind of cool, actually. Huh? Yo, the Paladin of White Dragon. I cannot see that. We'll have to look this up. Actually, I do want to see what this card does. You can ritual summon this card. The White Dragon ritual at the start of damage step. This card attacks a face down defense position monster. Destroy that face down monster. You contribute this card special from one blue eyes to your hand or deck, but it can't attack for the rest of the turn. Okay. Kinda cool. So it is riding a little baby blue eyes. Then here's the ritual card to summon it. Frontline bait. There's a bitch dragon again, and the dude riding it, Darkblade. Once returned to your main phase, you can special summon one unit monster level 4 or lower from your hand. Huh. That's kinda cool. Demotion. Oh, that's. What card is that? I know what dude that is too. He's from the last set, I think. Downgrade the monster equipped with this card by 2 levels. What? Why would you do that? Huh? Oh, there's the dudes, the elemental beasts. During your main phase, you can use this effect of one equipped monster that has attacked this turn. Equip it to a unit monster. Change the unit back to the monster and equip the. So you're basically just that actually is kind of cool. It's a quick effect, so you can like attack and then summon it or use this card and get it. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. When there's one or more monsters in the field of the controller of this card is your. When there's one or more monster on the field of the controller of this card, is your opponent cannot place a monster on the field if the opponent would have been more monsters on them. Bro, what is this card saying? I know what it's saying, but like the way it's said. Autonomous action unit, pay 1500 life points, like one monster from your opponent's graveyard, special summon to your side of the field, and face up attack position and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, removed from the field, the equipped monster is destroyed. This just seems like a bad monster reborn. Okay. The poison is old man. What are you doing, old man? Select one of the and activate the following. Increase your life points by 1200. Inflict 800 points of direct damage to your opponent. Okay. There's I can't believe I don't remember what that card is. Oh, this card is so long. Look at all that text. Each player selects one card from his or her hand, then sees the level of stars to select the cards. The cards have more stars than the other returns to the hand of the player who selected it. The player who selects the card with fewer stars takes 1000 damage and sends the card to the graveyard. Select the cards that are not monsters, treat as level 0. Both players have the card equal levels, then they return both cards to the hand. Bro, that is one card. That's a card, alright. Dark Core, discard one card from your hand to the graveyard to remove one face-up monster from your field. Huh. That actually seems like a really good card. Oh, Dark Core. Oh, I'm gonna add that to the list. Dark Core, because you can feed the graveyard. So that could be really good. And it removes from play something, so that could be really good. Rare gold armor, as long as you control the monster with this card, your opponent cannot attack the other monsters. Silver armor. As long as you control the monster equipped with this card, your opponent can activate spell trap cards that specifically designate one monster, including monsters in the graveyard other than equipped monsters at target. I don't know how good that would be, but yeah. Kishido, spirit, monsters on your side of the field cannot be destroyed in battle if the monster's attack are equal. Tribute doll, activate this card by offering monster on your side of the field. Tribute, special summon one level 7 monster from your hand. The monster cannot attack this turn. I guess, nah. Wave motion, wasn't this card like banned too? Send this card on the field to the graveyard during your main phase, inflict direct damage your opponent's life points equal to the number of your standby phase that have passed after this card is activated. Send this card on the field to the graveyard during your main phase, inflict direct damage your opponent's life points equal to the number of your standby phase that have passed after this card is activated. I guess I feel like that's just a dumb card. It's kind of good, but huge revolution that this card can only be activated during your opponent's main phase when people run about, oppress people, and unite or resist all face up on your side of the field. Send all cards in your opponent's hand to the graveyard and destroy all cards in the field. That seems like way too much. Thunder of Ruler. You can activate this card during your opponent's standby phase. During the turn this activate, your opponent cannot perform his or her battle phase. Whoa, this card looks sick. Spell Shield, type 8. Select one of them to negate the activation and the effect of a spell card that designates one monster outside the field to destroy the spell card. Send one card from your hand to graveyard to negate the activation and effect of a spell card destroyed. It's a quick effect though. Meteor Rain during this turn when your monster attacks with attack higher defense position. Inflict piercing, okay. Pineapple Blast. You can activate this card when you normal summon a monster successfully. If there are more monsters on your opponent's side of the field than this, then your side destroy your opponent's monsters so that your opponent controls the same number that you do. Your opponent selects which monsters are destroyed. Huh. Yeah, I feel like they're just better cards for that. Secret Battle. Inflict direct damage to your opponent's life points equal to the number of cards on your opponent's side of the field times 200. Oh, and hand. Psych, physical double. You can activate your opponent's turn. Select one monster on your opponent's side of the field and special summon one Mirage token in face up attack or defense position. Has the same level, type, attribute, attack and defense. Select a monster. Destroy at the end of the turn. Yeah, I think they're just better cards. That's a cool one. Oh, Rivalry of the Warlords is in this. That card's great. Each player must send monsters from his or side of the field to the graveyard so that they only control one type of a face-up monster. As long as the card remains up on the field, each player can only summon or control one type of face-up monster at a time. Oh, there, yeah, that's the cards. Dark Blade and that other Kirui or something. Equip one union monster inside the field, 2 an appropriate monster inside the field. Equip spell. Or change equip monster inside the field to face-up attack position. Adhesion Trap Pull. You can activate this when your opponent successfully normal summons, flip summons, special summons monster. As long as this card, that monster remains face up on the field, the original attack of the monster is halved. Like, wow, why would you want that though? Instead of just destroying it, like the bottomless trap pull, you know? Here we go. That's a card right there. That is a card. Look at that. You need X Hand and Kid and Y Dragon Head. This monster can only be special summoned by removing from play the above monsters on your side of the field. You do not use polymerization. That's so cool. Discard one card from your hand to destroy one face-up spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field. Man, that is fun. I gotta make sure we build one of those decks. XYZ-DRAGON, I think that's what it's called, right? That's what the deck is called. I gotta build that deck. Oh man, that looks so fun. XYZ-DRAGON, can't look at all the lasers and stuff. It's just like 8 lasers shooting shot off. So you need to have obviously all 3. Don't use polymerization. Discard one card from your hand, destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. Pretty good to me. XZ Tank Cannon. So this, do the same thing. Don't use polymerization. Discard one card from your hand, destroy one face down spell or trap. So, I mean, yes, this one destroys a spell or traps. This one destroys a Berserk. People say that they have never seen it. Silent. Silent. I made some tea a while ago. Let's see if it tastes good. Aitsu. What is this card? Why is it a 5-star for 100 attack and 100 defense? He seems to be very unreliable, but he might have incredible potential. Okay, so what's the potential? Sonic Duck. A duck which can walk at a sonic speed. Sometimes he cannot deal with his incredible pace and loses control. Is that a bucket on its head? And he's got Mika's scarf. What's happening here? Luster Dragon, that's a great card. Wait a minute. Luster Dragon, why? That card should be in here with my red eyes. I guess I wanted more. Yeah, Luster Dragon should be in here. I think I wanted more dark types, but that's a great dragon. A very beautiful 1900, beautiful dragon covered with sapphire. It does not like fights, but has incredibly high attack power. That's a good card. Oh, I love this artwork. So, majestic. Increase the attack of this monster by 100 points for each monster on your side of the field. That includes Amazonas and its card names, or Amazon Archer. I mean, the art is cool. Yeah, this is a guy or girl. That person's Jack. Jeez. All battle damage this card's controller that he or she takes is 0. Yeah, look at this art. That's an awesome artwork too. I gotta get that. These arts, wow. The opponent takes all battle damage to this card's controller that he or she takes from. The opponent takes all battle damage to this card's controller that he or she takes from a battle involving this monster. Oh, I see. That's kind of cool, I guess. Amazon Blue Piper. Select one face of monster opponents at the field during each of your standby phases. Decrease the attack of the selected monster by 500 points at the end of the turn. That's kind of cool. Oh, the tiger. It's a union monster. Only one tiger can exist on your side of the field at a time. Increase the attack of this monster by 400 points for each monster on your side of the field that has the Amazon this in its name, as long as it remains visible on the field. Your opponent cannot select another monster on your side of the field that includes Amazon as name. Oh, wow. Do they have to kill that first? That's cool. Skilled White Magician. Each time you or your opponent activates a spell or spell card, put a spell counter on this card, max of 3. You can special summon one Buster Blader from your hand, deck, or graveyard in face up attack advanced position by offering 3 spell counters as a tribute. I guess Buster Blader's in this. Skilled Dark Magician. Okay, each time your opponent activates a spell card, put 1 spell counter on it. Same thing. But you can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, deck, or graveyard in face up attack or defense position by offering that. Ooh. Apprentice. So whenever this card is successfully summoned, basically put a spell counter on a face-up card on the field that you can put a counter on. If this card is destroyed in battle, you can select 1 spellcaster monster level 2 or lower from your deck, special summon it. So is that just like you could special summon another one of these? That's kind of interesting. Or this flip effect, destroy 1 monster on the field regardless of position. Huh. Wait a minute, that seems really good. Let me add that to the staples. I'll go back because that's just a good way to remove stuff. No. Chaos Commander Magician. Wow, these are cool cards. Negate the effect of a monster card that specifically designates this card as a target. Magical Marionette. I remember seeing this card a lot. Each time your opponent activates a spell trap card, put a spell counter on this card, increase the attack of this monster by 200 points for each spell card. Spell counter, you can also remove 2 counters. Destroy a monster on the field. Whoa. It's only your opponent though, so punishes your opponent. Pixie KNIGHT. When this card is sent to the graveyard to result of battle, your opponent selects 1 spell or trap from your graveyard, and that card is placed on top of your deck. That could be good or bad. Breaker, the Magical Warrior. When this card is successfully summoned, put a spell, normal summon, put a spell counter on it. One max increase attack by 300 points. You can also remove a spell counter, destroy one spell trap card on the field. These counters are kind of cool though. Magical Plant Mandragola. Put a spell counter on each face-up card on the field that you go, wow. Each. That seems pretty cool. Magical Scientist. Pay 1,000 life points, special 1 level 6 or fusion monster in your fusion deck in face-up attack or defense position. That fusion monster can attack your opponent's life points directly and return to your fusion deck at the end of the turn. Oh. Wait, that seems way too cool. I'll add that to the watch list. I'm just throwing these around just to make sure I separate them, you know. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, Royal Magical Library. Yeah, each time your opponent activates a spell, you or your opponent, you put a spell counter out. You can remove 3 and draw a card. Yup. Whoa, Armor EXE. Wait, what? 4 stars, 2400. This card can attack in the same turn as normal summon, flip summon, special summon. Turn each of your opponent's standby phase to remove 1 spell counter out of the field. If you do not, this card is destroyed. Oh. Cool. Tribe Infecting Virus. Discard 1 card from your hand and declare 1 type of monster. Destroy all face of monsters of the card type on both sides of the field. Wait. That seems pretty cool, actually. Oh, the koala. Yeah, look at him. Inflict 400 points direct damage to your opponent's life points. Each card in your opponent's hand. Cliff Trap Removal. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can select and activate one of the following. Destroy 1 spell or trap card in the field. Send 2 cards on top of your opponent's deck to his or her graveyard. Is that a mill strat? Yeah, Magical Merchant. This guy. Flip effect. Pick up, not draw cards on the top of your deck until a spell or trap card is picked up. Add that card to your hand. All other cards are picked up or sent to the graveyard. Yeah, he's cheeky. Oh, here we got this guy. Whoa. Look, I just realized, look at the stars in. Is it Union? Hold on, I can't see what this dude says. Let's go to, consult the Wikipedia. Once per turn to your opponent during your main phase, if you control this card in the field, you can equip it to your Aitsu as an equip spell, or unequip the monster, special summon this card face up attack position when equip monster and just out of the field. I just scanned it with my eyes. While the to a monster by this card's effect, increase the attack of the equipped monster by 3,000 points. When it attacks with an attack that is higher than the defense of its defense monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent's life points. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. So you can equip those dudes and you get like some 3,200 beater. Okay. Fascinating. Cat's Ear Tribe. What is this? That is kawaii. During the damage step of your opponent's turn, the original attack of his or monsters becomes 200 points. Wait, during the damage step of your opponent's turn, the original attack of his or her monsters that attacked this monster becomes, oh, this monster, okay. Interesting. Oh, it just becomes 200 points. Like forever. Ultimate Obedient Fiend. I used to think this was Exodia. But it's not. Maybe huge attack. This card can only attack when there are no cards on your side of the field. You also have no cards in hand. Have no hand. Negate the. And you also have no hand. You just can't have hands. Negate the effect of an effect not destroyed by this card. Okay. Dark Cat and White Tail. Flip 2. Select 2 monster cards your opponent's at the field and 1 monster card you're at the field and return them to its owner's hands. Huh. Monsters at the field. That actually seems pretty good. 1 monster. Wait, that seems way too good. It's like 2 monsters on your opponent's side of the field and 1 monster on your side of the field. Turn to the owner's hands. Huh. Amazon Spellcaster until the end of turn. Switch the attack and defense monster. Yeah, just your Amazon dudes. Continuous destruction punch. When the attack of an attacking monster is on your opponent's side of the field, slower than the defense of the attack of a monster, destroy the attacking monster. Oh, that's a continuous. counters. Interesting. Big Bang shot. The monster equipped with this card increased by 400 points. Attack. When the equipped monster attacks with an attack that's higher than defense position, monster inflict the battle difference battle damage your opponent's life points when this card is destroyed. Remove from play. The equipped monster is removed from play. Okay. Gather your mind. Add one and gather your mind card from your deck to your hand. What? This card you just added. Oh, I guess the reason for this is you just keep cycling your spells so you can get the counters, yeah. Mass Driver. Offer one monster inside the field as tribute to inflict 400 points direct damage to your opponent's life. That's it. It's a continuous, maybe. Is it instant speed though? Senri. During each your standby phase, you can see one card at the top of your opponent's deck return to the original position, but wait, you can see the top of your opponent. Your opponent cannot see the card. Wait, that is way too good. You can see one during each of your standby phase. You can see at the top card of your opponent's library return to the original position by paying 100 life points. Yeah, I think I might have to ban that card. That seems way too good. Add one Buster Blader from your deck to your or graveyard to your hand. Okay, where's Buster Blader? Jar Robber. When you activate this, when a pot of greed is activated, negate the effect, and you draw a card from your deck. I guess that's their one way to solve pot of greed, I guess, but it's not the best. When your opponent activates a card that has the effect that destroys one monster inside the field, pay 1500 life points, negate the effect, and destroy it. Pigeon Holding Book of Spell. See the 3 cards at your top of your opponent's deck, arrange them in any order, and replace them on top of the deck. Your opponent cannot see the cards. I love this card. I think this is too good though. Because having that power over your opponent. Are these cards like legal? Like I may have to add this card to the deck too. Cause that would just be pretty fun. I don't know yet. We'll see what we'll do. I'm just gonna add it here though. Just because I could. I can always remove it. Yeah. Megaton Magical Cannon. Remove 10 spell counters inside the field. Destroy cards in your opponent's side. That's a lot. Pitch Black Power Stone. After activation, put 3 spell counters on this card. During each of your turn, you can move 1 spell counter to another face up on the field. Oh. Nice, just distribute the spell counters. Oh, look at this card. The Archers. Clay activated when your opponent attacks. You control monsters inside the field that include Amazon and your name. All monsters in your opponent's side of the field become face-up attack positioned, and they remain in their face-up attack, and their attack are decreased by 500 points. And your opponent's monsters must attack this turn. That's pretty spicy. Dramatic Rescue. You can activate this card when your opponent's side of the field that includes the Amazon. This return the target monster to your original owner's hand. Special summon another monster in your hand to face-up defense, attack or defense. Whoa. So they got some good support. Wow, exhausting spell. Remove all spell counters. This is a nostalgic card. I remember opening that a lot. Hidden Book of Spell. You can activate this card during your turn. Select 2 spell cards from your graveyard and add them to your deck. Then shuffle them. Miracle Restoring. Remove 2 spell counters on the field. Special 1 target addition or Buster Blader from your graveyard in face-up attack or defense position. Cool, there's a lot of Buster Blader support. Remove Brainwashing. As long as this card remains face up on the field, the control of all monsters on the field return to their original owners. Huh. Interesting. Disarm and destroy all equipped spells on the field. That could be really powerful. Anti-spell. Remove 2 spell counters on the field, negate the activation of a spell or trap, and destroy it. Flip all face down. The defense position monsters on the field. Blah blah blah. Increase your life points by 400 points for each effect monster on the field. Okay. Dark Paladin. Wow, look at this. Wait, I never knew this was Buster Blader and Dark Magician. Wow, am I dumb? Can only be special summoned by if fusion summon. As long as this card remains visible on the field, you can negate the activation of one spell card and destroy the spell card by discarding one card from your hand. The attack of this card increases by 500 points for each dragon type monster on the field or in either player's graveyard. Oh man, that is so cool. That's a card. Wait a minute, is Buster Blader not in this set? Am I being... Oh, it's not. We had to see Buster Blader then. Double spell, discard one spell from your hand to select one card from your opponent's graveyard and activate it from the graveyard. Whoa. That's even a... Wow, look at that art. That's cool. Diffusion Wave Motion. Pay 1,000 life points. Select one level 7 or higher spellcaster type monster inside the field during this turn. Only the selected monster can attack, and it attacks all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. The effects of effect monsters destroyed by a selected monster cannot be activated. Whoa. I think that's the last card, yep. So, wow, what a set. What a set. But now my thing is, am I dumb? Did I just not see Buster Blader? Buster Blader. What a card. What a card. This attack increases by 500 points for every dragon type monster on your opponent's side of the field or graveyard. Oh, it was in Pharaoh's Servant. I'm dumb. We definitely did Pharaoh's Servant, so... Yeah. What a card. But Dark Paladin, that's cool. So I gotta go back to here. There's actually a lot of cool cards in this set. Dark Paladin though, but Dark Magician Girls pretty much pay. I do really like the, wow, yeah, we got the XYZ-DRAGON dudes. I really like this one for some reason. It's super cool. Yeah, cool set. What a cool set. Kinda wanna buy some cards from here now, but yeah, I think there's some cards I wanna add to my list. I mean, we already started adding them, but I'm gonna go back. I think there's some more that I missed. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed. Next episode, what do we got next episode? We got Dark Crisis. Vampire Lord, I don't know that card. Like, I know that card, but I don't wanna like spoil it, but what, I don't know this set, Dark Crisis. I'm kinda just getting the list, I don't see. And anyway, we'll get to it. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more Yukimon to Whisper